Every single culture and every single society, for all of history, has spoken of their encounter with the gods. They talk about their interaction with the divine realms and the many beings that they were visited by, and the many revelations that their prophets and shamans and leaders had, where they gained a connection through whatever means to the divine realm. And through that they sought to perform magic and to gain understanding of life and to have clarity on what it means to be a human being. Because after all, as human beings, we are created in the image of God. And so where should we look for our guidance? Should we look below us or should we look above us? It would seem obvious that we should look above us and we should question God and try to understand what our place is in this reality and what our purpose is in the world. However, when you read the Bible, you come across Yahweh, the Creator God, the God who says that He is one, the God who says that He comes and takes a nation to make His own, and He provides laws and He provides rules, and He has very specific expectations from His creations and from His people that He appoints to uphold His laws. So one might ask, what is the validity of Yahweh over other gods? What is so important about what He did with the children of Israel that remains standing up until this day and that holds on for eternity? And why would one choose to believe in one God over another God, or choose to believe in one revelation over another revelation? I'd like to read to you 3 verses in Deuteronomy that will shed some light on this very issue. Deuteronomy chapter 4, verses 32, 33, and 34. For if you will ask now to the first days, the days of old that were before you, from the day that God created man on earth, and from the edges of the heavens until the ends of the other heaven, has there been such a thing, this great, or has such a thing been heard like it? Did a people hear the voice of God speaking from the midst of the fire, as you have heard and lived? Or has a God gone ahead to come and attempt to take for Him a nation from amongst another nation, with signs and symbols and wonders, and with war, and with a strong hand, and with an outstretched arm, and with awesome greatness, as all that Yahweh your God did for you in Egypt to your eyes? From one edge of the heavens to the other, from one side of the world to the next, from every single religious tradition and every single divine revelation that exists amongst man, there is no equivalent story. There is absolutely no God who has come to take for Himself a nation, who has brought them out of slavery and given them very clear laws to follow. No, indeed, something like this has never happened, except for the one time that it happened with the nation of Israel being taken out of Egypt and being made into a nation that God says must be a holy nation of priests that follow His decrees. So it is the magnitude, and it is the greatness, and it is the importance of Yahweh and His actions that He took on this earth to let us know that He is indeed God, and to let us know that He is indeed intimately aware of what happens on our earth, and that He has a plan for humanity, and He has a people that He's chosen to uphold His laws in this world, and that through His unity, for He is one God, we can all come to realize our own humanity and to awaken to what it means to be a creation of God, to be made in the image of God, to actually emulate our original Maker, which was the intention all along. We were never supposed to be separate from God. We were never supposed to be in the dark as to what our purpose is or as to how we're supposed to operate on this earth. In fact, revelation is the key to enlightenment, because when God comes ahead and opens our eyes to something we could have never known, where he lets us know the truth about our past and bring us to the light, that is his goal and that is his gift. And we should be thankful, and we should study his revelation to us and recognize that it continues on to this day. And may we be so fortunate to see his glory revealed before our own eyes as well.